Baby, you know I'm not good at advice. Why would I go if I don't get advice? Taking these chances, rolling the dice. Thought it from nothing, I'm hitting these heights. All because what I be spit on these bikes. Repeat a few things inside of my sprite. Been out of sleep, you in my device. Thought I could trust you in my life. Can't even trust you in the night. Thought of me, baby.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Nordic Spikes video, and today guys we're checking out a brand new 3D scanned motocross track, again located in New Mexico. If you guys have not seen my last video on Johnny Bang's 3D scan tracks, these things are absolutely insane. This is a private pro invite only motocross track, a place where Jason Anderson has trained before. And guys, let me tell you something right now, there are some absolute booters on this track. All right, we got some really nice ruts. We got also an off-road section, kind of a nice little track here through the desert. So I'm going to be taking you guys around here today, and obviously we're going to see if we can run a little bit of a heater. But to do that, I need you guys to hit the sub button. I need you guys to hit the like button. Let's get right onto the track, boys. All right, boys, we are here at J-Land, and I see something over here that I want to hit. What is going on here? Wait a second. You know the chance got to get a little smeezed. Oh, I did not calculate that accurately, but anyways, boys, we're here at J-Land, and listen, man, I like the 3D scan track. Some people like them, some people don't like them, some people think they're the best. I think they're really cool, I'm gonna be honest. I think they're great. Obviously, you're getting this very accurate geometry and just scaling, just very accurate, and I think it's super fun. And plus, he kind of just leaves the scan as the texture on the track, which I actually think looks pretty good. All right, it could look better. It is just a 2D plane, but that's every texture in this game. All right, I think at least from like a screenshot perspective, you look at the thumbnail of this video, that looks like a freaking picture of a real track. It's actually insane how realistic it looks. Once you get a little closer, it kind of looks, you know, a little iffy, but when you're riding at full speed, it looks pretty damn realistic. So, you know, I was really hyped to see that he made another one. This video is delayed a little bit because this did come out like a week ago or so. Listen, I went to Salt Lake Supercross, super fun. Obviously got to watch that crazy 2 of the East title battle. RJ just doing what RJ does. I mean, listen, if you know anything about RJ Hampshire, it's pretty easy to expect something like that. So Vial, you know, just snagged the title. But listen, I don't even think Vial didn't deserve it. I honestly think Vial, he just shows you that consistency, especially in the sport of Supercross, gets it done. That dude is now a 2-time 2D Supercross champion, and it's only his 3rd season. He was more successful in Supercross than Deegan was. Let that sink in. A guy that came from MXGP, never ridden Supercross, in 3 years, won 2 titles. That's insane, all right? You gotta give him respect. Yeah, maybe you think, you know, Seth deserved it. I think Seth deserved it, honestly, but Seth made a critical mistake, and that was keeping his head down and just trying to ride forward. Tunnel vision. You gotta know when RJ's behind you. You can hear it, and you know exactly what he's gonna do. He could have let RJ by, he still would have won the title. So it's a little unfortunate, but that was cool to watch. Cool to see Cooper Webb win. That guy's just crazy. 3-time Supercross champion. Not the fastest guy. You know, Sexton's the fastest guy, but Sexton, I don't know what the hell he's doing, dude. He just can't seem to beat anyone straight up. Every title he's won, it just seems like, you know, someone gets injured last minute, or, you know, he's got this huge points gap, so it's easy for him to win. I don't really know what it is with him, but, you know, listen, man, Webb 3-time. I'd like to see Webb do outdoors. I doubt he will after winning a championship, but outdoors is going to be interesting. That's a whole other story. Deegan won. Listen, Deegan, he's the fastest guy on the 250. It's just not close. You got to watch him in real life. If you've never seen him in real life, it's kind of hard to understand maybe why people glaze him. He's just different around the course. He's just a different human, okay? He was hitting 2 quads on the track. One of the quads most guys were hitting. Other quad, no one was hitting. On both 250 and 450, he was the only guy hitting that quad the entire main event. It makes you think, once he gets on a 450 with more power, I feel like he's going to be a little bit unstoppable, boys. I feel like there's just something about him. I think another thing that people don't talk about enough is the kid's never missed a single race his entire career. You know how freaking rare that is, especially when you're going that fast. You know, he's had some spills, you know, he's had some crashes, but basically no injuries other than that wrist he had, you know, in training. I mean, he's just been pretty lights out. I'm surprised it took him this long to win the Supercross title, but anyway, that was fun. Also, I've been having some internet issues. I don't know what's going on. It's like the provider that provides for my internet provider is down. My internet is super slow, so hopefully I can get this video up, but that's also probably going to delay this. But anyway, let me actually talk about the track now. I've been yapping. The track's kind of broke up into 2 sections. You have like the main motocross section over there, which has ginormous booters. And John actually sent me a video kind of showing what it looks like in real life. And the jumps are huge in real life. There's a lot of jumps where you go to the face and you're just looking at the sky. I mean, these jumps are gnarly as hell. All right, I never hit them. Hell no, I never hit them. And then you have this part here. It's more like this wide open off-road style, like desert racing almost. You kind of just wide open. You got these whipped out corners. And I think this is actually really cool. I mean, it'd be cool to have a track that was only kind of this style through a desert. You know, maybe something that's like a 10, 15-minute lap time or something like that. Or you could do kind of like some desert racing. I think that'd be really cool. You know, I don't know if we'll ever get that. I don't know, maybe Johnny will hook us up. Either way, it's cool to get a section like this. It looks really realistic, especially when you're going fast. It just feels awesome. And he's also, you know, added some sand traction as well, so you get that added realism. But look at these jumps, dude. Oh my, there's no way people are hitting this in real life, bro. Look how steep that downside is. If you mess that up, you're just done. You're donezo, all right? It's over for you. Wait a second. Wait, it's just 360 here? Not gonna lie, I was really close to calling myself the GOAT there because I really thought I landed it, but I did not land it, all right? Listen, we ran out a little bit of a talent there. Ran out of some talent. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, all right? Oh my God, that line's nasty. We're gonna do what we usually do in these track reviews, all right? We are gonna try to run a fast lap. Now, I think there's a decent amount of different lines here, especially on the motocross section, because I know up here there is this corner that's got a bunch of different ruts. I feel like it's probably easy to decide which is the fastest. It's probably just going to be the inside. It's also kind of the most formed rut. I'll try this rut here. It's not too bad. Maybe get more of a run up the hill. I don't know. We're going to try some different lines. This corner also, I'm not really sure which is faster. You do have some ruts on the inside. Not much of a berm on the outside, so probably not going to be smart to use that. Another massive booter. We're going to have to get turned around. Down here, there's a rut took into... No, there's not. It's actually a pretty flat corner. Jump over this. And you got a couple big booters, and that's a lap. So it's around about a 2.5-minute lap time. Pretty long track. And we're just going to see what we can run here, boys. We're going to see if we can run some heaters. Or again, we're on the Yami, all right? The Yami 450. I love this bike. I was on it before everyone else was on it, so I can kind of claim that, you know, I don't know. I didn't start the meta, but I was here before everyone bandwagoned, all right? And that's kind of a common theme in this game. A lot of the NA guys now are riding the KTM and outdoors. I guarantee you a lot of guys are going to switch to KTM just because another group of guys did, all right? Unfortunately, that's just kind of how this game works. People just kind of flock to whatever bike the fast guys are riding. It's kind of cringe, I'm going to be honest. Just ride a bike that feels good to you, all right? These OEM 450s are actually pretty close, all right? It's not like the Yamaha's just by far the best bike and you can't compete on anything else. Like, no, that's just not the case, all right? People are glazing it. And honestly, maybe I should get back on the Suzuki. I saw some people saying they wanted to see me back on the Suzuki. I don't know. We'll see for outdoors. I need to start doing some testing for Paula. Because I actually do want to have a good outdoor season. The Supercross season, you know, with college getting super busy and just some other stuff I had going on, I just wasn't really able to grind and do as good as I wanted to do. Also, switching to manual sit kind of made Supercross a little bit tough, especially earlier in the season. But I think obviously that switch is going to help us a lot in outdoors, and so I'm super happy to just kind of see where we're at. I mean, listen, I never gotten a podium in outdoors. I've gotten 4th overall, I think, a couple times the last couple years. But the goal this year is to just get a podium. At least get a moto podium. You know, at least get the top 3 in one moto. It's going to be hard to do when you got guys like Cam, TJ, Rax, you know, Linz, Jake, like some of the fastest guys in the game. It's hard to beat those guys, but we just hit a nice line there. Oh, my goodness. A little triple singy there. But we'll see how we do in outdoors. I don't know. I'm just going to have some fun. I think I'm going to commit to doing EU again. I'm racing NA right now for MXGP just to kind of feel out the class. I feel like NA, the thing with NA is I wouldn't say they have more talent than the EU side. I think it's more so a lot of those guys just grind the track. So if you're not that good at the game, but you just grind the track for 5 hours, you're going to come out swinging in the race. Which to me isn't that fun because I don't grind the track for 5 hours. I'm just not gonna do that, all right? It's just, to me, that's boring as hell. So I like EU. I like that we get 30 minutes of practice and then we get 30 minutes of qual and then the gate drops. To me, that's more fun. I think it you know, sort of broadens the skill gap as well. I think that's why you see more gaps in the EU races because some guys just adapt quicker than others. But anyways, we're gonna go for a heater right now. That was the finish line. Come on, boys. Realistic heater. We're going to try to do probably about an 80% pace lap right here. I completely messed that up. It is sometimes kind of hard to see ruts when you're looking at the scan. Oh, Johnny. We are not going to talk about that, boys. We are never going to talk about it. Let me actually focus up. It is kind of hard to see. Also, with this being sand traction back here, it is a little bit slippery, so I need to be kind of paying attention to that. But we're going to try to rip through here, try to take the good ruts, mink off of them because they are pretty steep. All right, use that. I think I could take this rut. Oh my God. Front did a little bit of a tucky. It's fine. Can recover from that. Oh, that rut is sick. You can just lean her over through that one. Okay, wide open. I'm wheeling. Hold her wide. The corner up here is kind of sketchy because you kind of got some big holes. I don't know. There's probably a way to triple in there. So you missed the hole. There you go. Staying on top there. Drift down. Ride the top of this berm. It's the smoothest part. Just get into this corner. There we go. Oh, that's slippery as hell. Small double. This is a really big jump. We're going to OJ it a little bit. Land on the side. It's going to give us a good angle here, though. Grab this. I'm going to stand up around this part. I want to do a 360 here because of my ego, but we're not going to do it. Okay. I'm going to get upside down here. Oh my God. I'm dead. SPX suspension, boys. If you haven't bought it yet, what are you doing? They just released sand setups as well. You're probably going to need that, all right? Southwick's coming up. We got Lommel MXGP today. Listen, boys, go to spx.com. Okay, I'm moving. I'm tripling through. We're just going to see what this lap time is. We're just going to see what it is. Might not even be my fastest. I feel like I kind of ran some decent laps while I was yapping earlier, but we're going to see. Okay, inside line's definitely faster here. Easy. Can I get traction? Yes, I can. I think going inside here is good as well. There's not much of an outside berm. Probably pick this rut. Jump over that gap. All right, here we go. We're going to have to probably stand around this corner. Oh, yeah, that was fast. That was really fast. All right, don't die here. We're good. Grub. Okay, a little bit of an OJ. Not great. 360 here. 360 here because I'm the GOAT. So I'm the GOAT. Then we're going to scrub this. Let's look at the lap time, boys. A little 224 flat. Listen, guys, that's pretty incredible, but I think we might even be able to get close to a 220, maybe under 220. Let's run it again, boys. All right, boys. That's not a great start, but hot lap time. Come on, boys. Right here, right now, the Jan. He's going to turn the turbos on, let me tell you. All right, the main thing here early is to not lose the front end. Really easy to do that. Because we do have some ruts, but a lot of this is pretty flat. And with the sand traction, it is quite... Nobody's going to talk about it, dude. That's the great part, is no one's ever going to speak about it ever again. We're going to forget it ever happens. And we're just going to get right back on the raceway, all right? You always get 2 attempts. That's just a part of it. Come on, boys. We gotta be a little bit cautious here on the start. We can't get too antsy like we did right there. Did not help us. Smooth is fast in sand. Gotta be smooth. Sit into it. It's fine traction. Just gotta find traction. There we go. We got a really good speed going here. Nice. All right, how do we want to do that? Okay, I think I'm gonna cut this down to try to get over the gap. There we go. Oh, geez. Okay, we're fine. Be smooth, just be smooth. That's what's gonna give us a fast lap. I want to just go as fast as I can, but I know it's not gonna work in sand, so I'm just gonna slide. Okay, stay on the track here. Holy grease. Oh my goodness. You want to talk about perfection. You couldn't have timed it better. Okay. Just grabbing this one to Narnie. Lost a little bit of time in the air there. We don't really talk about it though. Okay. SPX, do your job. Oh, it felt really nice. Felt really nice and plush. I'd say SPX, maybe the GOATs, some would argue. Okay, this lap is insane. No. All right, I think the biggest thing is we got to respect the track. All right, I've done a couple of times off camera. I'm not respecting this track. It is a hard one, guys. Let me tell you, this track is deceivingly difficult because, dude, some of these ruts are not very tall. It's really easy to wash the front and do something stupid, especially in the sand area. So I need to freaking smarten up right now. Okay, that was not bad. It wasn't great. This corner's big. Oh, that was amazing. See, now we have a lot of drive down the straight. Pull a tear off. Oh, God. Don't lose the back. Don't lose the back. Okay, stay low here. Yep. Stay high here. Don't go over the berm here. Okay, we're moving. This is a really good lap. Okay, finally. We're gonna scrub this down. Little case, doesn't matter. SPX is amazing. Stay low. Stand around that. Oh, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. Okay, this lap's insane. I need to actually lock in now, though. I gotta stop talking. This is usually when it ends. I'm respecting the track. I'm just gonna double. Then I'm tripling. Oh. Okay, let's go. Lift up. Get moving. Oh my goodness, I almost hit my handlebar there. Oh no. SPX, do your job. Woo! Get traction. Come on, Yami. I don't know how inside I can go here. I'm gonna go right there. That's fine. Get over that. Please, dude, this has to be faster, right? It's got to be closer to 220. That was kind of mid. Fine, just stay up. Just need to stay up. Been a good lap to this point. You can't ruin it. A little bit of an OJ. It's pretty good scrub, though. Another pretty good scrub. Come on. Come on, boys. What's the time going to be? 220.7. We got so close to going sub 220. Oh my goodness. It kind of hurts me inside. Kind of hurts me internally. But listen, guys. Johnny Bang came out with J-Land. This thing is a bit of a banger. I think it's really fun. Got long lap times. Pretty technical. So if you guys want to get better, work on your scrubs. Throw some fat whips. I think this is a great map. It looks great. Very realistic. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If there's something like what else you guys do.